Hey everyone, welcome to Encore and welcome to the first episode of MENhancing. Now MENhancing are going to be videos that's going to be geared more towards my male viewers. I know there's a few of guys out there. And I'm going to do some product reviews as well as some demos and tutorials on basic grooming. And ladies, feel free to watch the videos because it might give you a tip or two and definitely will give you some ideas, especially gift ideas, for the special guy in your life. Whether it's your boyfriend, your husband, or pretty much any male that's special to you, might give you guys some gift ideas. So in this first video, I'm going to talk about shaving. Hey everyone, welcome back. So I took the liberty of kind of growing facial hair and I failed miserably. I can never grow facial hair. And as you can see, it's kind of sparse and spread out. I don't have hair growing in here. I can never grow a full beard because I don't have hair right here. I have a few hair on my cheeks, a little bit of my jawline, and it's just sad looking. But for the most part, I can grow like a little bit of a mustache and a little bit of kind of like a goatee. It's not really a goatee because it's not attached here. So I did that just to show you guys how I shave. So for many years I used to just use a regular traditional hand razor, much like this one. And this is the most current one before I discovered a product that really worked for me and a lot more suitable for my need. Now the problem I have, I didn't know if guys you have this problem, or ladies, maybe your husband, your boyfriend have this problem. It's like when I shave, I get rashy and bumpy right in the under chin area, and it just gets irritated, and sometimes, I would have to take extra steps and, whatever it takes to pretty much just kind of like soothe that out, and, and then sometimes it gets itchy and I have to keep scratching it and making it worse and stuff, and it's because most of the hand razors, much like this one, are really abrasive, okay? Because it just doesn't cut the hair, it also scrapes your skin. Okay, so if you look at it really up close, or most of those demos that you see on TV, when they're demonstrating how this cut, it also shaves the top layer of your skin, and therefore that's what's causing all that irritation. And also the problem that you'll have with this, and guys, ladies as well, if you shave your legs or your underarm area with this, you get nicks and cuts, and then, you end up looking like this. Even though I love the traditional razor, and most of the recent designs even have multiple blades where it'll give you a really close cut, I'm still getting the nicks and the cuts and the bumps and all the skin irritation from it. Until I found a new product, and this is called the RotoShave. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Here it is. I got this from beautychoice.com, and it's bundled with a free nose trimmer, and of course I took advantage of the free priority shipping. And it's an electric wet shaver, okay? One note on this, guys, you can't use this dry, alright? And this is from EmJoi. It's called the RotoShave, and it's pretty much designed much like a hand razor, a traditional razor, okay? It's nice and kind of like a slimline design. One thing I like is that I like shaving in the shower because that's where your facial hair is nice and soft and conditioned for shaving, and this is definitely ideal for the shower because it's waterproof. It's 100% waterproof. You can take a bath and use this while in the bath, or you can take a shower and use this in the shower, so that's definitely a plus in my book. Plus, being an actor, sometimes I would do my full days of work and then I would come to a show at night, and therefore I would probably have like a shadow or something. I wanted to sport a clean look in my character, and therefore I can just take this with me, throw this in my bag, and then I can do a quick shave before I get ready for a performance. And this is ideal for you guys who goes to the gym, especially for those of you guys who work in the office from 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, and then you would go to the gym after. So after gym, you're going to have like a dinner engagement or a date or something like that. Throw this in your gym bag, do your quick shave after your workout, and then you're clean and fresh as the day you started the day, or the time that you started the day. You get my point. Okay, so let's talk about my favorite features on the RotoShave. Okay, the RotoShave have 9 blades, okay, compared to my Fusion that only have 5 blades, okay. So 9 blades, which gives you a really close cut, and it spins at 30 RPS, which is 30 revolutions per second, and with 9 blades, that's giving you like 270 cuts on the hair. So that is a lot more than the 5 that you're getting per stroke on your traditional razor. So it'll give you a really good cut. And one thing I like is that it's got a protective cover right here that comes off. Okay, and if you look at it closely, you'll see this coiled wires wrapped around the blades, and there are the 9 blades right there. And that's what's going to kind of like shield the blades from your skin so that it doesn't nick and cut it, alright? And one thing that's great about this, unlike the traditional razors, wherein you can only shave in one direction, either towards the grain or against the grain, you can use this in multi-direction, even like in circular motion, which they recommend especially in the jawline and in the cheek area to do a circular motion. So that's one feature that I love with this razor, is that it's multi-directional as far as shaving is concerned. Okay, and like I said, the body itself is slick designed. It's got a control button in here wherein you can set it in 2 different speeds. So there's dual speed. Now guys, if you guys are just kind of like wanted to re-clean a shadow, then you just want to do the low speed, which is the 1. And then if you guys have longer hair that you want to shave off, then you want to use the setting, the speed setting at 2, okay? And there's a light indicator in here, and the light indicator basically tells you when it's completely charged, okay? And it also blinks red, and that means that it's telling you that you only have 1 shave left on this. And the battery power on this actually enables you to shave for 30 minutes continuously. Okay, so the rest of the design, I love the rubber grip on the side, and this is again ideal if you guys are going to use this in the shower or in the bath, because it's not going to be slippery and it's not going to slip off your hand, so it's going to give you a nice grip. Okay, and encased right here is the rechargeable battery. Okay, one thing I like is that you can change your cartridge on this, alright? And all you need to do is, there's a button on the side right here, and you just kind of press that down. This is going to spring out, just like that, okay? And then to replace the cartridge, all you need to do is insert it. Okay, once again, press that button down, and then just push that into place. It's going to click and lock in place. When you initially purchase this, it comes with an extra cartridge, and I recommend replacing the cartridge every 3 months. If you don't shave as often, like every other day or maybe 3 times a week, you can stretch that up to 6 months, okay? The replacement cartridges, guys, are not expensive, and they come in set of 2s, and they're $9.95. And like I said, you know, 3 to 6 months per cartridge, so you pretty much average 2 cartridges up to 4 cartridges a year. Now, comparing that to a manual razor, wherein you can get the replacement cartridges, and guys, you know, it's so expensive. It's like $24 for a pack of what, 4 or 5 of these cartridges, and you have to replace them like once a month, 6 weeks the most. Okay, and I know many of you guys really use it until it hurts, because it's so expensive that you want to use the cartridge as much as you can before replacing it. That's one thing I like about the shavers, that it's going to save you money on the blades as well. Alright, so when you first purchase it, in the package, of course, you're going to get the RotoShave with the safety cover. You're going to get, what I said, the additional blade cartridge. You're going to get a travel case, the power cord, and a charging dock. Now there are 2 ways of charging this. You can either use the power cord directly and plug it in right into the base, okay, right there. And this is ideal for those of you guys who travels a lot like I do. So I just bring this with me. Or you can attach the dock right into the power cord, and then this simply sits right in the dock, right? So you can just set that in your bathroom, you know, close to a power outlet, and it'll be ready for you the next time you shave. Now, one thing that the company don't recommend on using with the RotoShave are shaving products that are silicone based. So you can pretty much use any kind of shaving foam, shaving cream, shaving gel, but make sure that in the ingredients list, alright, that it doesn't say silicones, dimethicone, cyclomethicone, any silicones, alright? So just make sure to check that because it's going to ruin the mechanism of the RotoShave. Now, like I said, you're going to need shaving cream, but you don't need as much. And I know in the traditional razor, you're going to need to really foam your facial hair so you almost look like you're wearing a Santa beard. Alright, so with the RotoShaver you don't need that, you just need a really thin application of shaving cream or shaving foam. And you can use the Gillette Series gel because it's designed for sensitive skin. And like I mentioned earlier, I have super sensitive skin and this really worked for me. Now you can also use the foam, you know, like, I don't know, Barbasol or Colgate or any of those brands that have the foam. You can use that as well. Just make sure it's going to be just very little, you know, just enough to just cover the hair but not foamy that you look like you have a white beard. And I also recommend Ritual, this company. I love this, guys. What does it say right there? I can't say it on video, but it says, shower and shave. The 3 S's, guys. You know what I'm talking about. The 3 S's, right there. And this is called the Whip. Now, the Whip is a shaving cream wherein you just kind of moisten your hand, put a little bit of this, and then you foam and lather it, and apply it on your skin. Or you can just, like, use your finger, apply it to your skin, just like that. And it's also designed for sensitive skin. But one thing I like about this is that the active ingredient on this is lidocaine. Now that's going to give you a little bit of that numbing feeling so that way your skin doesn't feel like it's, you know, getting brutalized by the abrasive shaving. Okay, so that's one thing I like, is that it's got that ingredient, which is an active ingredient right there. Okay, so it just gives you a little bit of that numbing, tingling feeling, so that way it doesn't hurt to shave.